My son cried when he dropped $1 in a storm drain. Then his teacher started calling him a thief when his lunch money went missing. When I confronted Mr. Brennan, he smirked and said, "Poor kids always have excuses." I just sat there. That was 4 months ago. Yesterday, he walked out of the school with a cardboard box, while 37 parents watched in silence. My son Tommy came home from middle school last Tuesday with something I'd never seen on his face before: fear. "Mom, Mr. Brennan says if I can't find the lunch money by tomorrow, I'll have to talk to the principal about stealing." I froze. "What lunch money?" "The $20 you gave me Monday. He says I took it from another kid since mine's gone." Tommy's voice shook. "But Mom, I had it this morning." "I know I did. That $20 was supposed to last 2 weeks. I sold my winter coat at the consignment shop to get it." Tommy knew exactly how precious every dollar was. He'd watched me water down dish soap and tape my work shoes together. This kid once cried because he accidentally dropped $1 in a storm drain. "We'll figure it out," I said, but my hands were shaking. Mr. Brennan was Tommy's homeroom teacher and the vice principal's best friend. If he said Tommy stole money, who would believe us? The next morning, I gave Tommy my last $5. "Keep this in your pocket, not your backpack. Your pocket." He nodded and zipped it into his jeans. But when he came home, he was crying. "It's gone, Mom. The $5 is gone." He pulled his pockets inside out. Mr. Brennan made us do fitness testing in the homeroom. We had to change into gym clothes. When I came back, it was gone. Did everyone change? Yeah. His face crumpled. Mr. Brennan says I'm lying. He says poor kids always have excuses. Poor kids. The words hit like a slap. I wanted to march into that school and scream, but I knew how that would look. The poor mom making excuses for her thief son. Over the next 2 weeks, Tommy lost $35 more, always on days when Mr. Brennan made them change for surprise fitness tests or leave bags outside for locker inspections. Other kids started avoiding Tommy. Someone's parent had spread the word that he was suspected of stealing. I started picking up extra shifts, destroying my back waitressing until 2 a.m. just to replace the money that kept vanishing. But it wasn't about the money anymore. Tommy stopped eating lunch even when he had money. "People watch me," he whispered. "They think I'm going to steal their food." Then came the day that almost broke us. I got a call at work from the school nurse. Tommy had fainted in PE. When I arrived, he was gray-faced on the cot. The nurse pulled me aside. "Mrs. Miller, when was the last time Tommy ate?" "He has lunch money," I said, confused. "He hasn't eaten lunch in 8 days. He tells me he's not hungry," but she lowered her voice. "Is everything okay at home? Financially?" They thought I wasn't feeding my child. My knees went weak. "He has money. I make sure he has money." That night, Tommy finally broke down completely. "Mom, I hide in the bathroom during lunch. Everyone thinks I'm a thief. Mr. Brennan told the other teachers to watch me. Even the janitor follows me around." He looked at me with hollow eyes. "Maybe we should just move. Start over somewhere." We couldn't afford to move. We could barely afford rent. But seeing my son disappear into himself, afraid to exist in spaces he had every right to occupy, something snapped in me. I called in sick the next day and parked across from school. When I saw Tommy's class heading to surprise fitness testing, I slipped inside. Their clothes were on their desks, just like Tommy said. And there was Mr. Brennan, going through pockets, methodically, efficiently, taking cash from jeans and tucking it into his designer wallet. My phone camera caught everything. Mr. Brennan, the teacher who drove a Tesla and wore $1,000 sneakers, stealing lunch money from kids who needed it. But here's the thing about being poor. When I took the video to the principal, he said it wasn't clear enough. When I went to the school board, they said I needed more evidence. When I posted it online, they threatened me with a lawsuit for defamation. Other parents started reaching out, 7 families, all struggling financially, all with kids in Mr. Brennan's homeroom, all missing money on the same days. But we were food service workers and house cleaners and single parents. Who was going to believe us over the beloved teacher who ran the robotics club? I finally called a reporter at the local news. She was interested until she learned Mr. Brennan's wife was the district superintendent's daughter. The story died. Meanwhile, Tommy got thinner, quieter. He stopped raising his hand in class, stopped trying out for things. "Why bother?" he said. "Everyone knows what I am." The breaking point came when I found Tommy's piggy bank smashed on his bedroom floor. $43 scattered on the carpet. His birthday and Christmas money. "For lunch," he said frantically. "So you don't have to work extra shifts. So you can sleep. So you can eat dinner too." My 12-year-old was trying to feed me with his birthday money because a teacher was stealing from him and calling him a thief. Inside me, a storm was brewing. So while he tried to pick up his coins, my mind started racing at a million miles per hour. They thought they could rob my son for fun and get away with it, but that couldn't be further from the truth. I spent the next 3 days watching, not just at school, but everywhere. I followed Mr. Brennan to the grocery store where he loaded organic steaks into his cart. I sat in the parking lot of the country club where he played golf every Saturday. I documented his designer clothes, his expensive watch, the new iPhone he pulled out every few minutes. The other parents from our group started doing the same. Maria, whose daughter lost her birthday